we're here with the Ryze Tello. And this is a toy drone, which I became interested in because I had purchased a DJI Spark. And once I got it, I realized that I was going to have to be dealing with the FAA. And the fact that even if you do not register this with the FAA, this meaning the DJI Spark, that you have to register it with DJI in order to fly it. And if you are in a red no-fly zone, which I am, then basically you will be totally prevented from flying it. So even if you're a lawbreaker, which I'm not saying that I am, even if you're a lawbreaker, you're not going to be able to make use of the non-toy drones, at least the good ones. I'm not sure how the crappy ones work. So what you're looking at here is footage from the Ryze Tello, which has DJI technology included, whatever that means. It might appear to me, although this is my first drone experience, that whatever DJI is doing here is working, because I paid about $75 for this thing. It's a $100 drone if you go to Best Buy. But don't buy it at Best Buy, because I'm not affiliated with Best Buy at this time, but I am affiliated with Amazon and eBay. So check the description of this video and click on one of those links. If I see a good deal, I will include the link for eBay, which is where you're going to get the best deal. No tax, free shipping. You'll find me there at John Masters Enterprises. Just do a search for me. I sell a lot of stuff, including accessories for drones. So what you're seeing is basically what to expect from the camera of the Ryze Tello. By the way, this is an awesome toy drone. It's not a great camera drone, as you can see. There's quite a bit of choppiness and frame jumping going on, especially with quick movements. And by the way, this little drone is very quick. And since there's no real stabilization going on, then you have to fly it a little bit slow and steady if you're trying to get a good shot. But here's the deal. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start with this video, which is basically me using this drone with my phone right out of the package. So I paid $75. I got this drone, took it out of the package, and 10 minutes later I was flying it. And as you see here, I am just flying it around my property, checking out my house and my completely overgrown woods, trying to see if maybe there's a possibility that I could use this drone for some rental property inspections, roof inspections, and so forth. I did another video where I went a few miles down the road and flew the drone around in a corporate area in a big parking lot. I'll show you that video. And this is a great drone also because people don't really notice it. It's so small. You can take off and then fly it away from you just a little bit, and people aren't even going to notice that it's there. Especially if you're flying it by looking at your phone, then it just looks like you're doing something on the phone. So as you see here, I'm inspecting a tree that I recently posted a video about, which was called Liberating an Old Tree. I'll put a card up in the top right of your screen. And by the way, that has worked wonders. As you'll notice, even in this video, as you can see, this drone is good for tree inspections. That tree was looking good. So now we're going to use the drone to go over and inspect my 1990 Mazda RX-7. All right, so the drone is so small that I'll be able to get the drone under the hood of the car so we can take a little inspection there. And then we'll actually fly the drone into the car. Not that you're going to do this with a drone. But the point here is that this drone is so small you can fly it almost anywhere, and the sensors on it work so well that basically, as you'll see here, I don't bump into anything. Now I'm being very careful, and I do have some practice. All right, so let me not steer too far away from the point here. The point is that we're going to make this video, which is me flying this little toy drone right out of the box for less than $80 off of eBay. Okay, and then I'll explain its limitations, which are it can only go about 33 feet up. And its distance away from you, I don't know, it's maybe, I don't know, 50, 60, 70 feet, I'm not sure. But through a little research, I have discovered that there are some ways to correct the limitations of this drone so that then you have a drone which has a pretty good range. As you see here, we're inspecting the inside of the 1990 Mazda RX-7. With the phone, it's a little tricky to just make sure everything is smooth and slow. But I must admit, to fly this thing with the phone is definitely quite easy. So you've got the range limitation, and then obviously you've got the camera limitation. But here's the deal. You can overcome both of these limitations, and of course you can overcome the flying with your smartphone limitation. So what I'm going to do is put together another video, which will be titled something like Making the Most Out of a Toy Drone. With this particular drone, you just charge it up, connect it to the Wi-Fi, and then take off, and that's it. There's none of this nonsense about registering or anything like that. As you see here, we're taking a look at, we're going to go sort of close to the road, close to the sidewalk. No one walks by, but no one notices this little thing. As a matter of fact, at this range, I'm having a hard time seeing it. So I don't want to push it too far forward because I'm afraid I might push it out into traffic. So what I'll do is I will put together a list of what you will need, and here's basically what it's going to be. You're going to need a charger, an external battery charger, something you get on Amazon for $15 or $20, something you use to charge your smartphone on the go. Then you're going to need some kind of Wi-Fi range extender, which will be $10 or $15. Then you're going to need to find another Tello app, which will allow you to remove the range limitations. And then the best part is that there's going to be a small camera that weighs 14 grams that has an onboard micro SD card, and you're going to be able to glue this to the top of the Tello, and then we're really going to be talking. So that's the end, and I'll put my little parts list together, put my video together, and then we'll have a little fun together. So I'll talk to you later.